Hey guys, it's Cole Watkins with the Bridge Group. Today we're going to be covering something kind of different, using a real estate professional versus an iBuyer. Okay, so what if I could tell you how to get an extra $40,000 when listing your home? Would you be interested? All right, I have a couple good examples of just that, but I wanted to explain what an iBuyer is first. That way everyone's on the same page. An iBuyer is a bunch of new players to the market that you're familiar with their names: Zillow, Open Door, OfferPad, Purple Bricks. Oh wait, Purple Bricks just went out of business, so they're no longer an iBuyer. These are what are called disruptors in the real estate industry, and the reason why a lot of them are not doing very well is because they're trying to essentially come in at a certain price point in the market and essentially lowball all of the sellers and take advantage of maybe a situation. So this is a very good example of what an iBuyer does. We have and Nikki, one of our agents on the Bridge Group, has a listing on Marsh Haven, and that listing was listed at $215,000. We got an offer and accepted an offer for $210,000. After real estate fees and title fees and so forth, those sellers are going to be net at about $194,000. So that we look at about 6 to 8% on real estate fees with a traditional real estate professional. Now, at the same time, before we got involved, they had Zillow, who gave them an offer, which is an iBuyer. They gave them an offer to purchase their house. Zillow came in and offered them $198,000. They also said, hey, listen, this place needs some repairs. We're going to charge you a 20% fee. So after their offer price of $198,000 and the 20% fee, they came down to $159,000 was their net, their take home. So which one do you feel like offers the better offer, for lack of better words? If they were to take the Zillow offer, that would be a great deal for Zillow, not for our sellers. So we're very happy for them, but there's so many more. And really where the iBuyer transition happens, or where the benefit happens, is if you're in desperate need, or if the seller is in desperate need to sell and they just need to get it offloaded. But I'll tell you this, even if you went with a traditional real estate agent at the low ball price that they're offering and put it on the market, you're still going to come out ahead, because Zillow, Open Door, OfferPad, they're charging anywhere from 14, some of them over 20% fees, whereas a traditional real estate agent is going to charge a 6% fee. That works out 3% to the agent that brings the buyer, 3% to the agent that lists the property, and then about a point and a half, or a percentage and a half to 2% as far as title fees. So even if you were to list it at the price they offered without their fees, you're still coming ahead with a traditional real estate professional. Some other things to consider when you're going or looking at the iBuyer route. They don't work, or not all of them work on the nights and weekends. So when you hire a real estate professional, at least a good one, they should be having their cell phone on them most of the time, and if not all the time. We're dealing with people's biggest asset here, so it's very important. If you call me, you're going to get a hold of me nights and weekends, and as well as anyone on our team. Zillow, Open Door, OfferPad, they're all massive companies, and we've worked with a couple of them on representing our buyers purchasing those properties, and it's very difficult to get a hold of any one person. Well, I hope you got something from that description of what an iBuyer is and some of those examples. If you have had thoughts of selling in 2019, don't go with the popular opinion as summer is coming to a close, the buyers are going away. That's simply not the case. Buyers are buying 12 months out of the year, and we're still constantly putting up new listings and they're getting under contract. So if you've had thoughts of selling, please reach out to us. Our information is, as always, is below, and let us know.